Welcome back. Look, I actually finally remembered to add Jigsaw to the death chart now. It's getting a bit packed over there, but there's definitely won't be any more to add ever, you know? This is it now. This is all the deaths that we could ever, potentially, possibly, ever legally have. I can't help but notice, right? When I was soaring around and I found those 2 extra locations last time, they didn't get filled in on the map. Like, they're not like actual places we can go to, so I don't know if we didn't actually, like, if the things we found weren't these, if they were something else, in which case, fuck knows what these are, but whatever. Priorities for today. Number 1, Shoal Cave. We can get a catch in the water, if there is such a thing, on the way there, and then a catch in Shoal Cave itself. And then number 2, Pacific Log Town, which also opens up 6 routes, apparently, that we could also potentially have catches on, but I really don't think we're going to get anything at this point, to be honest with you. I think we fully exhausted. Yeah, that's good pronunciation. You know, I enunciate my words perfectly and flawlessly and have 0 degree of speech impediment or anything. And if you think otherwise, then you're just a big old mean hater. What was I saying? I don't know, it can't have been that important. It's been a long, hot day, I'll tell you that much. It's far too hot for poor, frail little ginger boy such as me. I think, honestly, heat should be outlawed. Like, this is the UK. You know? We're meant to have rain here. We're meant to have fog. There's meant to be fog on the moors, you know? We're not meant to have fucking Spanish level temperatures and enough humidity that you feel like you could wring the air out. It's disgusting. Can't be doing with it. I'm just clammy all the time. But no, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm happy. Nothing to complain about. I'm gonna Sacred Sword this Wigglytuff and it's gonna be fucking sick. Watch. Okay, it was less fucking sick than I hoped. I thought we'd one-shot it, I'm not gonna lie. But we definitely two-shot it. We definitely two-shot it, and that's good. That's something. That's something to get excited about. He floundered. I'm just gonna beat up these random trainers on the way here because why not, I guess. They're here. They're easy pickings. I did have a quick little gander at the levels we can expect from the Elite Four, and they are all sort of like early to, well, they span the breadth of the 50s basically, so we are like 15 plus levels lower than the champions Pokemon, and I don't think that's a good position to be in, so beating things up probably good for us actually, you know? Doing some fighting, probably pretty good at this juncture. As much as it sucks to have to play the game, I know, we could just run past everything, but sometimes you have to engage with the game you're actually playing. Savine is very weak to Aerial Ace. That doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Foolish to expect otherwise. Oh, that's a bit spookier. Don't really want to fight that right now. We again do not have an ice move available to anyone currently. I guess Peekablup deals with this with a fairy move though, so I guess we're kind of fine. I really think we need to get, if not Ice Beam, then at least Ice Punch on someone to better deal with all these disgusting amount of 4 times Ice Weak pseudo legendaries that are going to be popping up now that we're approaching the final straight, right? It's uncanny how much Game Freak really wanted to make the ice type a thing by just giving it the advantage over all the strongest Pokemon. And yet still no one likes it. Funny that, innit? Yeah, do we have... I know we have the Ice Punch TM. Can anyone learn it, I guess is the important question. Is it worth giving to Peekablup? already forget what Extreme Speed is Pikablup's 4th move, right? Which is very good, don't get me wrong. And we do already have Play Rough, which is super effective against dragons, and we get stabbed with it, and it's a more powerful move than Ice Punch anyway, so I don't think we'd gain much from giving it to Pikablup is the thing. I think we've probably been down this rabbit hole one time before, but you have to understand there was a nearly 2-week gap in the middle of the series, and I forgot everything. I forgot all of it. It's just gone now. We should probably cure that paralysis before getting into this here double battle. You know what, we'll just use the Castelia Cone, I don't care. We definitely have something that specifically cures paralysis that would be more optimal to use there, but fuck it. Fuck it, you know. How many consumable items do we realistically need, right? Okay. Ghost and Water versus Ghost and Water. I like this matchup. You always have to play double battles very carefully, I find, because regardless of how much more powerful your Pokemon are than theirs or whatever, if they double up, there's always a chance things can go very, very wrong. I think maybe with King's Shield, because Dexit is on lower health, is potentially weak to a move from the Misdreavus, and Flitzel might have a dark move, so they might feel inclined to double up into that. And then we just kill the Misdreavus with Pikablup, I think. I mean, either way, if a King's Shield and Dive... maybe we just play rough, actually. Yeah. I think we want to take advantage of the protect turn. Wow, they did not do what I expected them to do. It's almost like the AI is bad or something. Almost. This is the shit we're trying to replace the artists with. Oh, now he attacks Dexit. Sometimes I really do think they read my inputs, you know? Sometimes I think they just play that way. They had very nice matching outfits. I don't know what their deal is. I'm not going to question it. It's Pride Month, each to their own, you know? Where is Citrus Berry? There you are. Is that... there is more route that way. I'm a little bit confused by that. I kind of want to know what lies beyond. We'll come back to the cave. Why does it keep going? Nothing in that rock. Oh, okay. Oh, did we not get the Master Ball yet, actually? Is that our second Master Ball? Yeah, that's our second Master Ball. I can't even find it. But it's not at the bottom. Yeah, we've got 2 Master Balls now. Okay, sure. Sick. Obviously, we've established that we are not going to be using Master Ball for a Legendary, because Legendaries are now banned as of the previous session. That is a rule that has been added to the list. Just because of the weirdly available nature of them. You can just get like a full fucking team of Legendaries basically for essentially free, especially if you have 2 Master Balls. So off the back of that, I feel like it is kind of silly to just allow me to just use those, you know. If it was just like I get 1, then that'll be fine. But no, I'm not actually super down with the Legendaries. So with that in mind, I can basically throw these Master Balls at whatever I come up against next, more or less. I can just make sure I catch the next catch without question. That's probably going to do some damage, isn't it? Oh no, that's not very effective. Okay, touche. Made me eat a berry though, didn't you? Well done. Well done, Tepig. Because given that, like, the ocean probably doesn't have anything that isn't a dupe at this point, we really do just have our Shoal Cave catch and our Victory Road catch, and that's it. That's all we have now. So they both may as well just get Master Balled. And I'll probably regret that at some point, but for right now, that makes sense to me. It makes good sense to me. I'm getting low on citrus berries. I need to go harvest my crop shortly. Try and remember to do that before the end of today. Why are you just, like, in this corner? I mean, coming out of my way for the Master Ball made sense, but I don't know why there's all these trainers just, like, hanging out in the corner over here. I don't know what their purpose is. Bit of free experience, I guess, but, like... So Head Smash is a rock move then, is it? I thought it was a ground move, but then... No, I don't have Levitate. Ground is good against Steel. I refuse to learn the type chart, you can't make me. Mold Breaker. That's not... No, that's not the one that makes all your moves always hit, is it? I think we're fine there. No Guard is the one I'm thinking of. I don't know what Mold Breaker does, actually. Haven't got a fucking clue. I actually feel like this is something I might have looked up in a previous one of these videos, because I had no clue what it did then either. Well, let's do it again. Let's do it again. We'll get enlightened on this eventually. Mold Breaker Pokémon. Good job, Dexit. Well done. Prevents a target's ability from affecting moves that the Mold Breaker Pokemon uses. For example, a Haxorus with Mold Breaker would be able to hit a Bronzong with Levitate. With a ground move. Yeah, I see. I get it. It's very fucking situational, isn't it? But sure. Sure, that can be a thing that exists. Some sweaty competitive Smogon player or something's gonna see this video in like 10 years time. And I'm gonna get a comment. I'm gonna get a notification through YouTube of a comment where they're like, actually, Mold Breaker is the best thing ever and is really useful on Pokemon Barry. Barry gets really strong when you give him Mold Breaker because it allows his moves to hit Larry. And I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I get this occasionally. Like, no offense, I love it. I love comments. I love it when people comment on my videos. It's great. You know, I like to see that people are, you know, here with me along for the ride. And usually 99% of the comments I get are actually really cool, from really cool people, either explaining something I've misunderstood in the video or just generally being really friendly and supportive, and that's great. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking comments at all, but it is just very funny when I get a comment on a video I uploaded in like 2018 and I'm like, I'm sorry man, I have no clue what you're talking about anymore. I have to go back and rewatch my own video to work out what Joe from nearly a decade ago was thinking at that precise time. It's mental, man. It's absolutely mental. It can be a good insight into my past self a bit though, like I had some wild takes in those old videos. If I went back and watched those now, I'd barely be able to recognise myself, I don't think. It's crazy because I'm not young, right? I'm open about this. I'm 36, man. I'm way past my prime as far as YouTube personalities, if you want to call me that, are concerned. So it's not like I was a child when I was making the earlier videos, right? But I have just changed massively as a person. I have changed so much as a person. I don't know. I guess everyone keeps evolving, right? There's no sort of end to that. I'm proud of myself for not being the absolute dickhead I was a decade ago anymore, you know? All improvement is good improvement. Oh, okay, I thought we went through the door, but in fact we found a battle. Okay. I'm not against that. I know, obviously, Truant is a really bad ability. A criminally bad ability that makes this thing not the best. But it does have insanely good stats. I don't know why I'm sat here thinking, as I've already established, I might as well just Master Ball this, so that's what I'm going to do. Probably could have caught it with a Great Ball. It's a slack off, but I'm Master Balling it anyway. The chances are it's not going to see the light of day. I'm pretty happy with my team. I'm pretty locked in with them these days, but, you know, I don't think that's a terrible thing to have in backup, because the thing you have to understand, right, even though it does have Truant, which means every other turn it does nothing, you still get one damn good turn out of it, don't you? Send it out, fucking bulldoze something, and then swap it out and bring it back in next time, you know, for another drive-by later. We'll call this Dozy. Yeah. Off you go, Dozy. Go sit in the PC with all the other Pokemon who will never see the light of day. If it turns out to be adamant or something, I might change my mind, but... Oh, I can go up there, can't I? I got the right bike for that. Oh, hello! Oh, hello! Well, hello there. Is that better than Flamethrower? I always get really confused with the fire moves. There's so many that seem to be, like, very similar. Okay, it's lower accuracy, more damage, and I think this is the one that has, like, pretty good burn chance. I think we'll probably stick with Flamethrower just for the accuracy, though, honestly. Okay, ladder. That probably would have been better for me than the slack off, honestly. I think Cofagrigus has very good stats. Very good bulk, you know, which is rare to see in a ghost type. Although I do have probably the bulkiest ghost type in my team already, so I'm probably fine on that front. Hello, what's your deal? These things are just everywhere, huh? Also, this is the thing you do, this is the, yeah. You get the salt, and then when the tide's in, you get the other item. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Never going to use that, but thanks anyway. And then you combine them to make a shell bell, which is a good item. It's poor man's leftovers, but oh, I just remembered I have leftovers, don't I? Because I got that Munchlax earlier, which honestly is like a better version of the Slackoth I just got. But yeah, we should be using that leftovers for sure. I need to remember to do that when we get back to the Poke Center. Clang. There's some good catches in here. We're not gonna lie. Like they've all been pretty strong Pokemon so far. Okay. I'd like more non-salt based items if that's possible, but perhaps that's not to be. Perhaps that's fair, you know? Can't win them all. Sometimes you get the TM for Heat Wave, sometimes you get Salt. Do I have a Repel? I keep forgetting to buy them. I don't know which bag they're in either. A Spooky Plate. Kind of like... Oh, yep, super repel, there it is. These things just don't last long enough, if you ask me. That's the reason I'm always so reluctant to buy them, because they feel like you activate them and they last like fucking 5 steps and then you need another one already. Okay, this is taking me somewhere. There's item there, which I can have. And stairs there that I can get up. Where doth the bridge taketh me? Oh, a ladder. Exciting. Anything? And there goes the rappel. Immediately I take one more step. This thing was waiting to pounce. Which you wouldn't think of it, you know, looking at him. But surprisingly high speed start on that fucker, I'm telling you. Kind of hard to not have a surprisingly high speed stat when you have like a 680 base stat total or whatever the fuck it's got. Ah, stop it. Stop it. I have no desire to look at these cogs. It's just not... It's not anything. It's not anything, Pokemon. I gotta say, I am old school Pokemon as far as it goes, you know. I don't hate the modern games, but I think the way the older ones did basically everything was better. And I will die on that hill. But having said that, random encounter... What the fuck? Huh. Sick. Random encounters are not a better mechanic than wandering Pokemon interactions. They're just not. I'm sorry. You know, I'm an old head. I defend a lot of what we used to do back in the 90s or whatever, but I don't think random encounters is very good. Like, at all. I don't think we need that in 2025. Or indeed 2015 or whenever this game came out. Yay, I did it. You know, that might be the first, like, proper disappointing TM I've found. Basically all the others have been pretty sick, right? Am I wrong? The answer is no, I'm not. I'm correct, as I always am. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, this is where you evolve Eevee into Glaceon. In this specific game. I like that they kept that up for a few gens before just giving up on the idea. Actually don't know how you get Leafeon and Glaceon now. Maybe you do still dance around a silly rock. I actually couldn't tell you, to be honest. Neither of them are particularly my favourite evolutions, so if I have an Eevee on my team, it's probably going to be a Vaporeon or an Umbreon, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't hate Leafeon, to be fair. I take issue with Glaceon's bangs. You can't just put a human haircut on a Pokemon, it looks silly. Especially if it's like a dog Pokemon or whatever. Like, it's not even like a humanoid Pokemon with a human haircut, you know? It's a bit wacky doodle. Was there anything else up here? There wasn't, right? I don't know why I'm going back this way. This is the way I just came from after doing the circuit. I think we've been everywhere here now. I think the cave is done until high tide. Whenever that is, I don't remember when the tides change, honestly. Does this guy tell you? No. Does it just alternate each day, or is it like a morning-evening thing? Or... Because if it's a morning-evening thing, then I'm probably just not going to ever manage it, honestly. Right, so... I really wish fly was the first option there. I really do. We need to go grab our berries real quick, because I'll forget to do it otherwise, and we're not going to make it to the end of the game with like 5 berries left. It's not going to happen. While we're here, I don't think I ever bought the remaining TMs. I don't know if there's any left that I really care about. Oh no, I did buy them all. Okay, I stand corrected. Well done, past me. I'll tell you where we still haven't been, and that's New Morville. Still don't know what we do with that place or how we get in there. I could look it up, I guess, at this point. Now that we're basically at the end of the game, and it is like one of our 2 remaining options for a new Pokemon catch. It might be smart to make sure we actually get that. Maybe. Not that I'm particularly known for doing the smart thing, but just this once. Just this once, maybe that's sensible. Probably not going to bother replanting these, to be honest. So I think this will see us to the end, right? I think this is enough citrus. Because this is going to be like 20 odd by the time we've picked them all. Total. If we get 3 from each, then this is 18 plus what we already had, so yeah. There's not much game left in this game, so I think we save ourselves from ever having to trip back here again and just run with the berries. Wahoo. As I say, I feel confident. I really do feel confident. I think we are massively outclassed by the Elite Four currently, but we should have a little bit more experience to pick up before we get there. And frankly, both my team and my box are a lot stronger than they have been in other Nuzlockes by the time I've got to this point. I've had some deaths, I'll admit. Losing the Gabite and the Haunter and the Ivysaur all kind of sucked. But all things considered, I think we've done okay. I really do think we've done okay here. Right. I'm trying to play and Google at the same time. I'm looking it up. Alpha Sapphire, New Morville. Yeah, I know where it is. You get access from Watson in Morville Hills. This will happen after dealing with the ancient Pokemon in the Cave of Origin. I've done that. I did that bit. I guess it's something we can do now. Is Morville Hills the upstairs? This is still Morville City. Where's Morville Hills? I'm confused. Even by Googling it, I still can't solve this puzzle in a child's game. It's still too advanced for me, unfortunately. Isn't there like an elevator that takes you to the other floor? Was there an issue with me getting there? Ah, Morville Hills, yes. And how do I get to Morville Hills? How do I do that bit? Come on, IGN, help me out here. Come on. I need help here. I need help here. I'm dumb. My brain is deteriorating. I'm gonna blame the heat. I'm gonna put this one entirely down to the heat and the fact that I can't deal with that. After dealing with the ancient Pokemon, return to the... Hang on. Hang on. Wait a second. Hello. What do you want me to look at? Your big glowing shaft. Yep, cool. It has a purpose. It's monitoring how things are going in a place here called New Moorville. Okay. I have an apartment on the second floor. Okay, am I just able to do that now then? Is that something I can legally do? No longer going to be barred entry. Oh, okay, computer. Fucking HOW 9000 up in here. I would like to go to Tooth, please. Finally. The long-lasting mystery of the Moorville apartment complex has been solved. I guess this is free experience, probably. I'm assuming we can fight people in these apartments. No? Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe we don't get to... Ooh, we can go in this one. Or you want to fight? Why is he just talking about my HM for rocks? Can you stop talking in a loop, you very strange man? Hang on, wait, what? I call on Slackoth about once a week. Okay, I thought she wanted me to show her a Slackoth for a second there, but I guess she's just got one here. Okay. Sorry, this is all exciting new territory for me. Tell you what else we still haven't done, and that's finished the Trickmaster's house. There's still more to that. More secrets to unfold there. Not that he's given us a single item of use, I don't think, so far, but... might be worth seeing if we can knock out another one of them by the end of this video. I don't know. How long have we been going? 33 minutes already, probably not, if we're going to do New Moorville. Probably not. A devoted woman's house, that's nice. Oh, look at this. Hang on. Wait a second. Look at this quaint little balcony overlooking the plaza. It's very nice. Very swanky. Don't know why this this man has an unattended child running around in his living room. I will leave him to that, I guess. Watson, hello. So you called me up to your apartment to essentially give me the key to New Moorville, right? I don't know why we had to do this in private particularly. Super subtle sneeze that no one noticed. Got away with it. Got away with it perfectly while Watson was flashing lights in my character's eyes. Does that... Has he set me? Has he sorted me out now? I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy sneezing, to be honest. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll do that. Who the fuck's this? You're married to Watson. You look about a third of his age. Female ace trainers, they look about 17. Watson's like an old... What? Hang on, what was that? What was that thing? What was that there? What's this? Oh, it's a tailor. Okay. Hello. Don't know why Watson has a tailor. That feels kind of off-brand for him. This is clearly the most real Pokemon game I've ever seen. They're talking about mortgages and shit. There's a guy just coming to repossess someone's house. What is any of this? Can I go in and see what's going on? A frightened man's home. Look how he puts that on the sign. Yeah, apparently the mob just shake down Morville Hills for protection money on a regular basis. It's unfortunate, but that's the way of the world. Nothing I, a mere child, can do about that. You have to understand the mob aren't Team Rocket. It's a completely different organisation. Team Rocket just give up if they lose in a Pokemon battle, but the mob will just use guns. Thanks, I guess. I don't know what that is and I don't really care. Yeah, it's hard to tell how affectionate a sword is, I understand. I get that you can't get a clear read on that one. This entire area is so nothing, isn't it? Oh, no, I am not fixing for a rotation battle. You can fuck right off with that. What do you do? Oh, you just explain shit to me, okay? Yeah, I'll pass on the rotation battle. Not interested in that one. Am I a coward? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Back to Womp then. Okay, so we can now go to New Morville, which apparently is going to be like level appropriate content for me right now because we had to have done the Kyogre bullshit to get here. Which means I should probably, right. Also, while I'm here, I can finally get those leftovers out. Kind of aggravating that Dexit's in an Ultra Ball and all the rest are in regular Pokeballs, you know? Feels like I'm giving preferential treatment to one of my little friends here, but can I? I can. Got an Oran Berry. You got Soft Sand. You have exactly what I want. Thank you. Does the Caterpie have an Oran Berry? Yeah, sure, why not? That might have been a good idea at one point. Let's have a real quick little look. At the Slakoth. When did I get this? That's pretty cool. Oh, a special attack up Slakoth. Yeah, you can stay right there, my friend. You are of no interest to me whatsoever. Those leftovers definitely are, though. I don't know who's best suited for it. I kind of like giving it to Sushi because Sushi has no weaknesses, so is definitely going to be able to stay around a long time. Obviously, Gertrude is going to benefit from the self-healing, but honestly, Gertrude kind of already has enough self-healing. Dexit's also not a bad shout because it would potentially allow me to King Shield Cheese to recover health, and I could get a few more turns out of the leftovers to build up buffs and shit. Don't know why I struggled so hard to get that sentence out. Maybe we just give it Dexit, I think. Yeah. Kind of putting all my eggs in this sword and board basket right now, but it has been a very good find. In fact, Sushi is now lower level, so we'll We'll do a little bit of a swap up here. We are approaching time on the video at the moment, but I don't care. I feel like if you've watched 29 videos of this shit, you're not going to be put off by the video being a bit longer than normal, right? You're stuck here with me at this point. We're not escaping this until I either wipe or beat the Elite Four. Welcome to my personal nightmare. Open sesame. Fucking iris recognition. Some advanced shit, that, innit? I'm assuming some of these are going to be electrodes, but not electrodes. They'll be substituted for something else. Equally strong to an electrode, which is probably going to be like a low to middling fully evolved Pokemon. So we can either do that, or we can find a random Pokemon first, which might be the better shout. Come on. Thank you. Okay, I mean, that's not... it's not much to get excited about, is it? No offense to the Spheals of the world. Not Spheal, Seal. The less exciting Spheal. I'm going to one-shot that with any of those things, but I think with a paralysis... it'll probably get caught in an Ultra Ball. Right? Easy. When you're good, you know? What can I say? I do like Seal. I think it's a cool design. People say, oh, it's just a seal, but I think it's a cute cartoonified seal. I'm fine with it. I think Dugong's a little bit less interesting. It's got a little bit less going for it, but... why do I care so much? Why do I care? This can just, this can be Annabelle. I don't know, she looks like an Annabelle, what can I say? It's in the eyes. Right, let's see what we could have won. Yeah, that probably would have been better than a seal, I'm not gonna lie. Probably would have been a better find. It is what it is. It is what it is. Can't win them all, you know. Come on, give me something good. Are these all just going to be Hitmontops? No. Huh. That would have been good. I think Claydol would have been a very... like, that would have been something I would have considered swapping someone on the team out for, honestly. We don't have a Psychic type, we don't have a Ground type. Like, those are both very useful typings for coverage. Very impressive that I managed to hit the two Pokemon first. I guess I'm just that skilled. It's just pure talent on my part. Hell, I probably would have taken that over a seal as well, to be honest. Just because I love Joltik, not because it's actually good. Really? Okay. Okay. Now this will be holding leftovers also, right? But no one has Thief and we can't catch it, so unfortunately we just have to let the leftovers go. We have to just let them disappear into the ether. It could have been so beautiful, but it wasn't. Wait, can we not go through here? What the fuck? Oh, okay, we just weren't lined up perfectly with it, it turns out. You know what? Thank you. Thank you, New Morville. Don't mind if I do. I'll press the button. Is that all we were here for? Just pressing that button? Doesn't seem to be much else here. I thought this was like a full dungeon, but it seems to kind of just be... kind of just be a single... well, a couple of rooms, I guess. These sort of static encounters are kind of a grey area, I think, when it comes to my can I kill it, can I not rule, but... ooh, hello. The wonders never cease. On the plus side, I guess that means we can conclude this place in this video without having to be... I mean, we can't go downstairs, right? There's barriers in the way. Yeah, that's it. That was New Morville. Okay. So I don't really know why it's called New Morville either, because that kind of like... Morville is a town, so surely New Morville would be like a new suburb of the town or something. And not like a power plant. It's not even a power plant, is it? It's like a, I don't know, some sort of security facility or something. All that, and we got a seal. Kind of, I think the only thing I prefer the seal over out of all of those encounters we had there was the Lipard, realistically, because we don't really need a pure dark type with Route 1 rodent stats. But anything else kind of would have been better. I mean, the one thing about a seal that's good is that it's an ice type, so it would... Hey, you're back out here again. Thanks, I guess. Did you like... Did you like do something to that man? Extract a lopunite from him? Hey Watson, I did it. Okay, no, that's actually a find. That's actually something I'm kind of interested in, I think. Oh, apparently it was supposed to be a city, but they just left it to rot. Okay, fair enough. Yes, skunk shot. Very powerful, relatively low accurate, but very powerful physical poison move. It does give us a nice answer into fairy types, which we really just do not have currently. What do your move slots look like right now? Don't know if we need the close combat necessarily. I'm not sure I want to get rid... I mean, he really does have very bad special attack, right? I just really don't know what's more useful out of Gunk Shot and Oblivion Wing. Ugh. I just never change my moves on this team. They just keep the same ones forever. We got fucking Poison Jab here, which is similarly suitable, honestly. We really have found some damn good TMs. We really have. What were your stats like? You're like a mixed... Yeah, you're actually more physical than special. Thinking it's hard. Kind of like keeping him with magical. I want a good like physical grass move on him, really, or physical water move, because he's such a good ground counter, but you just can't really swing back at them. I guess Crunch is going to just do more damage than Magical Leaf due to his higher attack stat and the fact that Crunch is just a better move. So yeah, maybe we, yeah. I've decided. A decision has been made regarding how we deal with fairy types. And that is Poison Jab on Sushi. I'm glad I came to this conclusion. It was worth all the thinking I had to do. We no longer need Magical Leaf. It's been decided. Okay, I mean that's probably going to have to be it for today. I really did want to get to Pacific Log, but I think we're kind of at our limit. We can't really get much more done without this video ending up being like a fucking feature-length Disney film. And just as well animated, I have to say. I really feel that 30 frames per second. I think what I will do, because I don't think this will take long. I don't think this will take long at all. Oh, we can't fly there? Lame. We're going to try and surf to Pacific Log. Dodge trainers on the way there, we can deal with them later. I just want to get there, leave myself there for the next session, you know. And if we happen to stumble into a potential new catch on any of those southern routes, then we'll take it. And that will be it for today. Exciting, I know. Genuine riveting content. Watching me surf a lot. I'll keep saying it, I'll keep defending IGN. They're wrong about practically everything, but this game definitely does have too much water. Way too much water. And this is definitely trimmed down from the original as well. They definitely cut back on that shit. How do we get... Oh, okay. Anything on this island? Just a couple of fishermen. Expertly dodged. 130. Oh shit. I was trying to get a view of what was on that little island. I was trying to see if there was just like an item there I could grab on the way past. I wasn't prepared for the Stantler. A Stantler? Killed, was it my shell gone? It killed something in my black playthrough, because it had just like a weirdly high damage stomp. I don't think that's going to be a problem here. I think we're probably going to be fine, despite the Confuse Ray. Uh-oh. What are you doing, man? Cool, I guess. Honestly, that's probably pretty good for the Stantler. Like, it's been paddling out at sea for God knows how long, so getting an opportunity to levitate gently above it is probably going to be a fucking game changer for him. Goo-doo. Is this something we should be, like, remotely concerned about? Probably not, right? Maybe if it was a Conquador. I'll do some damage, I'm not going to pretend it won't, but... It didn't really do some damage, I lied. Can you, like, stop being confused? You're doing more damage to yourself than they're doing to you. Wasn't expecting to need a berry in this one, I'm not going to lie. You're meant to be our game changer, Sushi. I put all that work into you, so that when you got fully evolved, you'd be able to just come in here and absolutely start kicking ass and taking names for me, and instead, here you are, getting absolutely bodied by a girder. Ruthlessly bodied, I might say. We got one of those. Pretty certain we got one of those. Yeah. Alas. So many trainers, what the fuck? And we have arrived at Pacific Log Town. This is going to be probably a whole lot of nothing, but it will take up the majority of the first half of the next video. So I will see you for that in the not too distant future. And then once that's done, there's only one thing left. Probably 3 to 4 videos left of this series now, and that will be your lot. Win or lose, the end cometh. I'll see you.